to this beat.
Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We are talking about Victory Monday. Victory Monday for the South Carolina Gamecock women's basketball team. Victory Monday. We're going to break it all down today. Break it all down. The Gamecocks put the beat down. Beat the brakes off the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Stomped into Colonial Life Arena, but they couldn't stop with the big dogs. They could not stop with the big dogs. The big dogs of South Carolina Gamecock women's basketball program. No matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody talks about, no matter what the national media might say about the South Carolina Gamecocks or who we lost. Yeah, we lost Aaliyah Boston. Yeah, we lost Bree Bill. Yeah, we lost Atisha Mehier, who was at the game, courtside, checking the festivities out. She rocking with the Atlanta Dream. Easy move to South Carolina to check her former Gamecocks out. We lost so many different players, 7 total players, 5 in the WNBA draft. But you know what? We had 6 returning players, and those 6 returning players are very, very talented. And then the newcomers, the ones who are trying to set their own legacy. 2 from the transfer portal, 3 from the 2023 class. We have something special in South Carolina, y'all. It's brewing. It's a sandstorm brewing, and we're going to talk all about it. All about it. One thing to know about this South Carolina basketball team. Shooting is no problem. For this basketball team. We were the 170th ranked team in terms of 3-point percentage in basketball last year. Shot 31%. 31%. Last night's game, yesterday's afternoon game, we shot 37% from the 3-point line. 37% from the 3-point line off 27 attempts. Small sample size, but we was 10 for 27 for 3, and the threes were lighting up. Okay? This basketball team has shooters. Galore. And we can start with the acquisition of Te-Hina Paopao coming over from Oregon. We can start with her, who started in the backcourt with Raven Johnson. We can start with her, and her shooting from the 3 was 2 for 6. 33%, but you can see the pure shooting ability of Te-Hina Paopao. She just missed her first couple. They were just a little bit off, but Te-Hina Paopao is going to be nice in the Gamecock uniform. And the duo that her and Raven Johnson possess for this basketball team is something special. They play off each other. It is a special lineup when you start 2-point guards. They're 2-point guards. No way to shape or to form it or whatever you can say. They are 2-point guards playing together. That's when Dawn Staley said that they are the best 2 lead guards that she's had on the basketball team. Because they are. And then When Raven went out the basketball game, you saw MiLaysia Fulwiley come in, and you saw Te-Hina Paopao slide over to the one. You're going to see a whole lot of that this upcoming season. A whole lot of that. One of those two players will always be in the basketball game. It reminds me back in the day of the Chicago Bulls championship seasons. Michael Jordan or Scottie Pippen was always on the court, controlling the game. That is what this Gamecock basketball team led by head coach Dawn Staley will do this upcoming season. One of those players will always be in the game. Because neither one of those players is going to do high turnovers. Both of them are elite ball handlers. Both of them, now Raven's a better passer. Last night, Raven had 9 assists. 9 assists. Let's talk about that. I mean, but Te-Hina Paopao can shoot the lights out. Shoot the lights. This is a special team. Now, Te-Hina Paopao, 2 for 6 for 3. Hell, Bree Hall was 2 for 4. Breezy Hall, 2 for 4. She started out a little slow, but she was working her way in. And she could have been just kind of waiting for her moment, playing off ball a little bit, started off a little slow. But then when she got going. Bree Hall finished with 10 points, 4 for 8, 2 for 4 from three-point range, 3 rebounds. I mean, come on. What more do you want? What more do you want? And then she only played, 16, 17, 18, 20 minutes a game? I mean, Bree Hall was good. And as long as Bree Hall is good and Te-Hina Paopao was good and Raven is good, we got something going on with those 3 players. It's going to be something awesome. And then also in the 3-point range, we talk about, we have to talk about MiLaysia Fulwiley. We just got to talk about it. Come on. MiLaysia Fulwiley just came in there and just like, okay, she acted like she was back at Kenan. That's all she acted like. She acted like she was back at Kenan. And like she back in high school, like she doing the damn thing like she did in high school. Ain't like it's a colonial life arena. You know what? MiLaysia play like I'm from the crib. I'm from Columbia. This is my house. And wasn't scared at all. 4 for 9 from 3-point range. The girl shot 9 3-pointers, hit 4 of them. One of them was a logo 3. Logo 3 for MiLaysia Fulwiley to close out the second quarter, go into the half. I'm like, what in the hell? But that's MiLaysia Fulwiley. That is what we're going to be doing. Just like Dawn Staley said, the girl is special. She said that she does stuff on the basketball court that she ain't never seen a women's basketball player do. That's MiLaysia Fulwiley. And here is the secret sauce to that right here. Here's the barbecue sauce right here. The girl is a freshman. She's a freshman. This time last year, she was walking the halls of Kenan High School. Yesterday, she had 16 points. 16 points, 5 assists. Now, she did have 5 turnovers. But she has, like, whoa. MiLaysia Fulwiley is special, and she will light it up. And then you got Tessa Johnson. What Tessa Johnson? Tessa Johnson 1 for 5. Tessa Johnson 1 for 5 for 3. But you know what I liked about Tessa Johnson? Oh, she got a pretty shot. Tessa Johnson got a pretty shot. She was 1 for 5, but she's going to shoot it. She was off yesterday. But she will be on this upcoming season. And she shot 5 of them. I want to see more quantity of these basketball players. We got shooters, let them shoot. They're going to hit some, they're going to miss some. But what I want to see, you got to respect it. You have to respect Te-Hina Paopao. Oh, yeah, you got to respect Te-Hina Paopao. You got to come out on her. You got to respect Bree Hall. Oh, yeah, you got to come out on her. Oh, you better. You damn sure better come out on MiLaysia Fulwiley. You better come out on her. And you got to respect Tessa Johnson. And then, oh, by the way, because I've been hearing a whole lot about Raven can't shoot. Well, Raven shot 2 3-pointers and she made 1 of them. Sounds good to me. Sounds like that's a pretty good percentage. And then if you was at the game, you saw her hitting 3s and warm-ups. You saw that, right? You saw that. Oh, Chloe Kicks had a 3. Well, she missed it. It should have been. It just knocked out. It just rimmed out. But we got some shooters on this basketball club. We got some shooters. And that is what we want at this Gamecock. We just can't be shooting no 31% as a team this upcoming season. Can't be no 179th. There ain't no way we're going to be 179th ranked 3-point shooting on this basketball team. That ain't happening. What we're going to see is some shooting, because there's going to be games. I was telling somebody yesterday. I said it's going to be some games where Te-Hina Paopao going to hit 5 or 6 threes. Because it's going to be some games where she's just going to be on fire. On fire. It's going to be some games like that. It's going to be some games when MiLaysia is going to shoot. And like last night, she was 4 for 9. It's going to be some games where she's going to shoot 0 for 4. That's basketball. That's basketball. But what I want to see is volume, but efficient volume. And that's what we got in this basketball team. Shooting ain't a problem. Shooting ain't a problem. And the whole, if you try to pack it in on Kamilla Cardoso, we're going to light you up. We're going to light you up now. We're going to light you up. You try to wave off somebody, you don't respect certain players on this basketball team, we're going to light you up. Oh yeah. Shooting ain't a problem. Shooting ain't a problem for this basketball team. But you know what this team still is? This team still is inside out. Inside out. Because Kamilla Cardoso be doing something. 7.5, Kamilla Cardoso from Brazil has picked up where she left off last year. Kamilla Cardoso played about 18, 19 minutes a game last season, ended up winning the SEC 6th Woman of the Year. Well, Kamilla Cardoso is the starter, and she's getting starter minutes, and she is a baller, and she's still dominant inside, and Kamilla Cardoso will be the most dominant big in the SEC. Kamilla Cardoso will be the most dominant big in this country because you can't teach 6, 7.5. You can't teach running like a gazelle. You can't teach long legs, long arms, jumping ability. You can't teach any of that stuff. And finishing capability at the rim. Kamilla Cardoso, look at the stats. Kamilla Cardoso had 17 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Kamilla Cardoso was the most efficient player on the South Carolina basketball team. Most efficient player on the South Carolina basketball team. Let me say this right here. The girl had 4 assists, which means she can pass the ball well when she is double teamed. She can't get it out to a shooter, get it out to an open girl, and the girl is hitting the shot. That's Kamilla Cardoso. Kamilla Cardoso had a half-court pass down to the post to Sakima Walker last night. 6'7", throwing to 6'5". That is Kamilla Cardoso. The preseason SEC first team pick is going to do work this upcoming season. Ain't scared of no big in this country. Ain't scared of none of them. None of them. Not as long as we got Kamilla Cardoso. None of them. Because she is a matchup problem for every team that we play against. Matchup problem for every team that we play against. But and there are some bigs out there who are 6'6", 6'7", who are near her size. There are some bigs in the country that can get close to her size. But the combination of a Kamilla Cardoso at 6'7", Sakima Walker at 6'5", Sanai Feagin with 6'3", Chloe Kidd 6'3", Ashlyn Watkins 6'3", who can jump out the gym. It's still a problem in South Carolina in terms of size. And then talk about our big guards. We got a problem. But it all starts with Kamilla Cardoso. You can just start with the whole doggone tip. The tips, Kamilla Cardoso 6'7.5", and they're big. Number 54 about 6'2", 6'3". Don't want none of this smoke. Don't want none of this smoke with no Kamilla Cardoso. Kamilla Cardoso has the potential this season to become a first-team All-American. She has the potential to become a first-team All-American because she's going to get opportunities. She's going to get opportunities after opportunities this season because Raven will find her. You just got to hold the ball. Hang your hands up and get ready. That's all I got to do. Hang your hands up and then over your head because nobody can get the ball when you hold over your head. Ain't nobody going to get the ball. So, and then they finish it at the rim. So I saw a couple times last night that she still got pushed under the basket a little bit, but she still finished. Kamilla Cardoso, I love her as a player. She is going to do work this upcoming season. And then as far as efficiency, the top 4 efficient players last night, first was Kamilla Cardoso, second, and I had to look at this myself. I watching the game in different perspective, taking a couple notes. But then when you look at the stats, you're like, whoa, second in terms of efficiency was Chloe Kidd off the bench. 10 rebounds, 10 points, 3 blocks, 2 assists. Chloe Kidd playing defense, doing work. This is what I envisioned Chloe Kitts being when she was recruited to this University of South Carolina. This is what I envisioned. I saw the toughness. I saw the one-on-one play. I saw the team basketball in clips during her senior year in high school, really her junior year in high school, because she had showed up early in South Carolina. But this is what I thought, and this is what I wanted her to be. Chloe Kitts, I don't know what her position is, combination of 3 or 4, but what she is going to bring for South Carolina when she come off the bench is toughness, is rebounding, hitting the open shot, and making passes. That is what Chloe Kitts is going to do. And it is something to watch. Chloe Kitts is a dog. She was the second most efficient player on this basketball team. Third most efficient player on this basketball team is the point guard Hollywood Raven Johnson. Raven has 7 points and 9 assists. That is going to be the going stat line for Raven Johnson this upcoming season. Raven has the potential. Raven has the potential to average a double-double this upcoming season in points and assists. She's going to lead the SEC in assists this year. Book it, book it. And it's a travesty that she's not getting the respect that she deserves. But it's fine. It's fine. You don't want to give her the respect, she'll take it. And that's what she's going to do. 7 points, 9 assists in 18 minutes to play? 19 minutes to play? That's what Raven Johnson did last night. Raven Johnson could have had about 13 assists last night in about 18, 19, 20 minutes of play. That is Raven Johnson. She had seven points. She had 7. Raven Johnson is so smooth. She is so, we talk about leaders on the team and who's going to lead this team, who's going to be the alpha of this team. Well, I'm just watching the game. I don't know who the leader is, but after before the tip off, or in the dorms or the apartments or in the dining hall or at Chipotle or in Rush's, I don't know who the leader that is, or in Bojangles, any of these places, I don't know who the leader is right there. But I know on that court, Raven Johnson is the leader. And where I was sitting yesterday, you can hear it. You can hear the dialogue. You can hear her correcting teammates. You can hear her praising her teammates. Because a lot of times, sometimes on the court, you have Raven Johnson and a whole bunch of freshmen. And you see the upliftment of the teaching moments, I would say. That's what you see, the teaching moments. Can Raven Johnson shoot? Yeah, she can shoot. I don't hear a mess that Raven can't shoot. What you better worry about is Raven Johnson being the most elite passer in the country this upcoming season. I don't worry about that shit. What we have right now is Raven Hollywood Johnson. That's what we have. That's what we're going to see this year. That's what we're going to see. A Raven who is confident, got something to prove, who is in shape, and who is control of Dawn Staley's offense. That is what we're going to see. And the fourth most efficient player of last night's game was MiLaysia Fulwiley. Yeah, the freshman. MiLaysia Fulwiley finished with 16 points. Had 5 assists. Had 4 3-pointers. MiLaysia Fulwiley. And the reason that she was the 4th-ranked player in terms of efficiency was because she had 5 turnovers. Had 5 turnovers. Assist turnover ratio was 1-to-1. And that's needed to be credited. When Dawn Staley talked about that, though, she talked about, she's going to have her ups and her downs. But you got to take the goods and the bads with this freshman. You're going to have to take some of these turnovers, because some of these turnovers you're going to have turnovers, but you're going to have elite electric plays. And we saw elite electric plays last night. We saw that. Because she also had, I think, 4 steals, 3 steals. Shoot, Raven had 4 steals, had 2 steals within the first 2 minutes of the game. So you're going to take the goods from the bad. This team is very, and I like the term scrappy. I like that term scrappy. But you got a whole lot of hustle stats. Hustle stats on this basketball team. You got a whole lot of players getting steals. You got a whole lot of players getting offensive rebounds. You got a whole lot of players playing tough defense. Nah, we ain't got no Leah Boston on this basketball team. We don't. We ain't got no Leah Boston on this basketball team. We got one. We ain't got no Bree Bill on this basketball team, but you got a whole lot of players who can play some defense and who can play some offense. We got some two-way players on this basketball team. And MiLaysia Fulwiley, I don't know if she hit a growth spurt, because last time I seen her, the girl 5'10", easy. Now, Easy. I like, whoa. I don't know what happened, but I know in the country, sometimes things happens in the country. Maybe it's what we eat in the country. I don't know what it is. Maybe she got some good pig feet. I don't know what it was. But she grew a couple inches. She grew up in 5'10" freshman who can run the 1, 2, and damn it, you can almost say the 3. Because Bree Hall running the 3 is 6 foot tall. Her jumping ability at 5'10", that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to talk about a couple more players, and we're going to talk about Ashlyn Watkins. Ashlyn Watkins is a dog. Ashlyn Watkins can play on any basketball team that you can name. Ashlyn Watkins, 6'3", who gives you the business. Ashlyn Watkins can play in the NBA back in the 80s. That's the way she played basketball. That is the way she played basketball. Ashlyn Watkins don't take no mess. She's going to rebound the ball. She had a couple block shots and looked at them. She had a backhand block. Who does backhand blocks? That was Ashlyn Watkins. Because now you have some players who are taller than her. She's 6'3". She has some players who are taller than her. But I saw Ashlyn Watkins touch the rim of 11-foot goal. 11-foot goal. Ashlyn Watkins is going to be a player this upcoming season. And one thing to watch, this is another thing to watch. When Sanai Feagin started the basketball game. When Sanai Feagin came out, but she came out early. She came out early in the first quarter, about three minutes in. And who replaced her? Ashlyn Watkins. Ashlyn Watkins is going to get a lot of run at 4. And there was times where Ashlyn Watkins was playing the center position. Her athleticism, when Kamilla Cardoso went out, Ashlyn Watkins played the 5. Her athleticism and her size and her grit to guard anyone, we got some options in the post, y'all. We got some options in the post, and not to mention she was a 12th ranked recruit in the 2022 recruiting class. 5-star recruit. So she's a baller. She's a baller, so ain't no surprise. And another one, Sanai Feagin. Sanai Feagin plays wing, but a lot of times last night in the game, she was under the basket. And she is, my beady eyes, she's one of the better defensive players on this team. Sanai Feagin will guard you. She will guard you. I'm like, whoa, we might have got a steal in Sanai Feagin. I'm not going to lie. Sanai Feagin was 40th ranked. I can't really say a steal because she was 40 ranked in the class. So the girl was elite basketball player in the country, playing on the best women's basketball team in the country last year. So you can't say you're 40th ranked and be a steal. But I would say this right here. Just for my eyes, she's going to be a defensive stopper on this basketball team for many years. I mean, many, many years. It's just something awesome to see. The starting lineup that we had last night was Raven, Te-Hina Paopao, Bree Hall, Sanai Feagin, Kamilla Cardoso. What I envision when I gotta watch the lineups when they the changes. So when Raven came out, MiLaysia came in. When Sanai Feagin came out, you had Ashlyn Watkins come in. You had Tessa get a lot of run. Everybody got a lot of run. We did see the Twin Tower matchup with Sakima and Cardoso in, and not to mention, you had Cardoso, Walker, and Feagin in at the same time. I was like, whoa. That is something. And going and watching the game and then having to let marinate in your mind a little bit, there's a lot of growth for this basketball team. The free throw shooting was 4 for 14 last night. 4 for 14. So we had 4 for 14, 28% from the free throw line. And I just chalk it up. This is what I chalk it up. I chalk it up as a bad day at the office at the free throw line. I know they're shooting free throws as we speak right now. But if you look at it, right? All right, so Tessa Johnson, who is a shooter, one of the prettiest forms, was 2 for 4 from the free throw line. That is not going to happen. Tessa Johnson is going to be an 80+ % free throw shooter. MiLaysia was 0 for 2. That's not going to happen either. I mean, it's just sometimes you have days. I mean, Bree Hall was 0 for 1. Some of the better players didn't hit free throws. Te-Hina Paopao didn't shoot in the free throws. She was, I think, last year she was 87%. Cardoso is about a 71% free throw. She was 1 for 2. Bree only shot 1. She missed that one. So I just kind of take it as a grain of salt. It'll be different. The players that are going to get the bulk of the minutes will hit the bulk of the free throws, and it'll be all kumbaya. All right, so I'm not worried about no free throw shooting for this basketball team. Tessa can shoot. Te-Hina can shoot. Bree didn't shoot well last year in terms of, but she didn't have a high volume. I think as you get more volume and counted upon, it just get more rhythm. I'm not worried about that. First couple weeks of the season, we'll analyze that more at the free throw shooting. We have more volume. But I tell you this right here, this team is going to be something to watch, and get your popcorn ready. Get your sweet tea and pig feet ready. The Gamecocks are here. We have basketball, and Captain Will is going to talk all about it. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will, so I continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. You're now rocking with the best, and since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Let's go.
Oh, J-Rock did this beat.